Welcome back to the channel. And with the World Cup now truly underway, we will continue looking at players and teams who are participating in the World Cup. And in today's video, we will be focusing on some of the young talent that will be on display in this World Cup. Some who are already stars, and others who will be introducing themselves to the world on the World Cup stage. So let's kick things off with Spanish 18-year-old Lamine Yamal. Yamal is the favorite to become the tournament's breakout superstar. His dribbling, creativity, vision, and ability to decide matches already place him among the world's elite despite his age. Many observers consider him the leading candidate for the tournament's Best Young Player award. He's just completed a spectacular season for Barcelona, netting 24 goals in 45 games across all competitions. He is expected to miss Spain's first match versus Cape Verde due to injury, but should be ready in time for their encounter with Saudi Arabia. Look out for Lamine. He will be one that everyone will be looking to see how well he does. Next up on our list is Arda Guler, the Real Madrid star from Turkey. All eyes will be on Real Madrid's 21-year-old star, Arda Guler, who is expected to be one of the stars of the World Cup despite his relatively young age. He's coming off a very good season where he was not only named UEFA Champions League Young Player of the Season, but he also equaled the record for the longest ever goal scored in La Liga when he netted from 68 meters out versus Elche on March 14, 2026. That goal would later be named La Liga Goal of the Season. On April 15th, in a game against German juggernauts Bayern Munich, he scored his first goal in the Champions League after only 34 seconds. It was the fastest goal ever by a Real Madrid player in the Champions League. Gula is definitely one to watch, and he will be challenging Yamal for that place as best young player. Next up, we have the 19-year-old Brazilian Endrick. Endrick is a prototypical Brazilian center forward. Great striker, powerful, explosive, and fearless in front of goal. He has all the tools to become one of the faces of world football. He joined Real Madrid in July 2024, but that has not exactly gone very well for him. He has been pretty much a bit part player in the Spanish capital, and he has not been able to get fully going in Madrid. But he went off on loan to Lyon in France's League One, and he has been very good at Lyon since he has been there in January. And that move has been a massive boost for the youngster's career. And it is that move that has gotten him his place in the World Cup squad. His 8 goals in 21 games, coupled with his overall play up front, made it extremely difficult for Brazil coach Ancelotti to leave him at home. We're looking out for Endrick, and we will see what he can do. Next up is France's 20-year-old midfielder Desiree Doué, a versatile attacking player with exceptional technique and flair. France's depth means he may not always start, but he has the talent to become one of the tournament's stars. Already a two-time Champions League winner with French powerhouse Paris Saint-Germain, he scored twice and provided an assist to Achraf Hakimi in a 5-0 win over Inter Milan in last year's Champions League final. And he ended up being awarded man of the match for his performance in that game. It was a standout game in all respects. It was PSG's first ever title in the competition, and Doué's performance there was his, up to that point, best performance in the UEFA Champions League. In addition, he became the first ever teenager to score a brace in the final of a Champions League at the age of 19 years and 362 days, surpassing Eusebio's record, aged 20 years and 97 days, set in 1962. Doué will be one of those players that you will not be able to take your eyes off if he is able to get his chances. He will be looking out for that opportunity to stamp his class on the world stage and secure himself as one of the preeminent midfielders in European and world football. He's considered already to be one of the best young players in the world. And with his natural attacking ability, and that's where he does most of his work in attacking midfield, but he's also versatile enough to play deeper in midfield as well as on either wing or straight up the middle as a centre forward, depending on the formation. He is a box to box playmaker and he does have an eye for goal, as stated before. He's agile, he has pace, he has skill, and combined with his excellent dribbling and shooting, he is just a potent offensive weapon in any situation. And that is attested to by his two trophy laden seasons with PSG. He has already made over 100 appearances for PSG while banging in 29 goals. He will definitely be one to watch in this World Cup. Next up is Portugal's 21-year-old midfielder João Neves. Neves is another of PSG's young stars who will be looking to make his mark on this World Cup, having conquered Europe with his club for 2 seasons running. He is a key cog in a dominant PSG midfield where he appears primarily as a central midfielder, although he is just as capable at defensive midfield. He has made 97 appearances for PSG since joining the French Giants from Portuguese club Benfica in August 2024. He will appear in a star-studded Portuguese midfield led by Manchester United captain Bruno Fernandes, and alongside him will be his PSG club Vitinha, Bernardo Silva from Manchester City, and Ruben Neves, who plies his trade in the Saudi Pro League. And I would say that is arguably the best midfield in the World Cup. If you think differently, you can let us know in the comments. Okay, we will move on to another Spanish player, and this one is 19-year-old Barcelona centre back Paul Kobbie. A defender with the composure of a veteran, Spain may have found their defensive leader for the next decade, heir to the throne left by Carles Puyol some time ago. He has been a Barcelona regular since January of 2024 and has already racked up an astonishing 119 appearances for the Catalan Giants. He is expected to add to his 12 caps for the national team. With 2 La Liga titles under his belt, he will be looking to add the World Cup to his trophy collection. Remember this lad, he will be at the heart of defense for both Barcelona and Spain for some time to come. Next, we have England's Kobbie Mainoo. The 21-year-old midfielder is intelligent on the ball. He thrives in big matches. England's midfield future could run through him. Yet, he almost did not make this team, having been a peripheral figure under manager Ruben Amorim. The sacking of Amorim in January of this year and the arrival of Michael Carrick was to be a godsend for Mainoo, who suddenly found himself back in the starting 11 on a regular basis. Mainoo is primarily a central midfielder who is also capable of playing as a defensive midfielder and attacking midfielder. An intelligent and composed player, he excels in driving the ball forward, using his dribbling skills to navigate through tight spaces and evade defenders. He also has the occasional goal in him. He's expected to add to his 14 England caps as he cements his place as a regular for the Three Lions. Next up, we have another Frenchman and another PSG midfielder. And this time we are looking at 20-year-old Warren Zaire-Emery, one of the most complete young midfielders in the world, calm under pressure and tactically mature beyond his years. Another of PSG's star-studded midfield and a product of the PSG Youth Academy. Zaire-Emery made his professional debut for PSG in August 2022, becoming the club's youngest ever player. In his debut season, he became the club's youngest ever goal scorer and the youngest player in the UEFA Champions League history to start a knockout phase match, all at the age of 16. And that was to be followed up by winning his maiden League One title in his second season. He has solidified his place as a starter and he has won a number of trophies with PSG, including a domestic double, two UEFA Champions League titles. In 4 seasons, he has racked up an impressive 183 appearances for PSG. He will, however, be looking to improve on his 11 caps for France, and the World Cup provides no bigger stage for him to do that. Next up, we are looking at another Turk, 21-year-old Kenan Yildiz. Yildiz is the second Turk on our list and is a powerful, skillful attacker capable of creating moments of brilliance. In May 2026, Yildiz was named Syria's best under 23 player for the 2025-2026 season, receiving the league's Rising Star Award after scoring 10 goals and providing 6 assists for Juventus in 33 league appearances. He had also won the Syria Rising Star of the Month award twice during the season. Clearly, one of Europe's rising stars. On 17 September 2024, Yildiz scored the opener of a UEFA Champions League home match against PSV Eindhoven. It was his first ever goal scored in the league phase of the competition, and it crowned him the youngest ever goal scorer for Juventus in the Champions League, surpassing club legend Alessandro Del Piero. Yildiz is a modern playmaker, known for his strong passing and his powerful shots from outside the box. He is also highly regarded for his excellent technique and dribbling skills. He will be integral to Turkey's World Cup progression, and to this end will undoubtedly add to his 28 caps for his country. Fans of Syria already know what this lad can do. Is the world about to find out under the bright lights of the World Cup just how good Kenan Yildiz is? We surely do hope so. Next up on our list is Mexican prodigy, 17-year-old Gilberto Mora, the youngest player at the tournament and perhaps the biggest wild card. If he handles the pressure, he could become one of the stories of the World Cup. Mora has been in the Mexican lineup since 2024. He has played at every level for Mexico, and he started his professional career in 2024 when he made his debut in Liga MX for Tijuana. And in that game, he came on as a substitute and provided an assist in his team's 3-1 victory. At 15 years, 10 months, and 5 days old, Mora became Tijuana's youngest ever debutant, the third youngest player to debut in Liga MX, and the youngest player to provide an assist. On 31st August, Mora scored his first goal in Tijuana's 2-1 win over Leon, becoming the youngest player to score in the Mexican top flight at 15 years and 320 days old. On January 16th, 2025, Mora made his debut with the senior national team in an unofficial friendly against Brazilian top flight club SC Internacional, making him the youngest player to appear for the national team at 16 years old. Mora has since gone on to win the CONCACAF Gold Cup with Mexico, and he has literally cemented himself into this Mexican team at that very tender age. I definitely do not for a minute think that coach Javier Aguirre has called him up to make up the numbers. He is going to play, and this World Cup could become the Gilberto Mora coming out party. And finally on our list is Ivory Coast 19-year-old striker Yan Diomande. Yan Diomande is one of the most exciting young footballers heading into the 2026 FIFA World Cup. The Ivorian winger has risen from relative obscurity to become a key player for both Ivory Coast and his club team RB Leipzig in the German Bundesliga. Diomande exploded onto the European scene after moving from CD Leganes in Spain to RB Leipzig in July 2025. In his first season in Germany, he produced 13 goals and 10 assists in 36 appearances, earning him Bundesliga Rookie of the Year honors. His playing style is very modern. He has explosive pace, elite dribbling ability. His playing style is attacking, and he has the ability to both score and create goals, and he's versatile on either wing. Diamande is a player with a rare blend of technique, dribbling, speed, and the end product, making him a potential breakout star at this summer's World Cup. And that's our list of young players who we are expecting to shine at the World Cup. That's the list of players who we are expecting to become the next generation of stars. And international football fans the world over will be hoping and looking on and expecting these players to do extremely well. Until next time, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and keep playing.